A fan spent just over $14,000 to buy a Land Cruiser 5.8, which originally cost more than $140,000. He said he initially planned to switch to a new energy vehicle, but after watching our old car restoration video, he immediately decided to buy this one, an old Land Cruiser that has run 750,000 kilometers. With a remaining budget of nearly $12,000 to completely refresh the vehicle. The exterior and interior still look quite decent, but when checking the engine, we found severe cylinder scratches. The chassis was also heavily rusted. But for us, with enough budget, these issues are not a problem. Next, let's see how I will handle this 17-year-old vehicle. Watch until the end of the video to witness this car's transformation. Separate the body shell from the chassis. Isn't it like buying a car and getting local specialties for free? An entire tray full of dirt, weighing several hundred pounds. Inside the frame, it's also packed with mud. Surely it must have been off-roading in mud often to end up like this. The frame is rusted all over. Inside the frame, it's unbelievably dirty. Even after washing for half an hour, there's still this much left. Tell me, everyone, how much fuel consumption do you think will drop once it's all cleaned up? Finished washing. Next, remove the engine. The timing chain tensioner can't be used anymore. Inside the cylinder, it's full of metal shavings. After taking it apart, we found the piston was badly scratched. The piston was covered in carbon deposits. The connecting rod was also heavily scored. Once done, we sent them for ultrasonic cleaning. Next, we'll take apart the chassis to restore it. The fuel tank shield is heavily rusted. The frame had previously been sprayed with anti-rust coating, but over time, moisture couldn't escape, which caused such severe rusting. My advice: don't apply anti-rust coating the wrong way. First, take apart the chassis and clean it thoroughly. The chassis has been fully disassembled. All the parts are sent for polishing and restoration. Laser treatment is carried out next. After cleaning, this is the result. First, spray on a coat of anti-rust primer. Then apply super hard paint. It'll last another 10 years without any problem. Next, bake it at high temperature. As for the bolts, they're sandblasted to remove rust. Every single component has to be properly restored, even the smallest bolt. Once cleaned, the next step is applying anti-rust coating to all the bolts. All the components have been fully restored. The ones that needed replacing were all swapped with new parts. Everything has been prepared all at once. Next, we begin reassembling the chassis. The chassis has been reassembled. Is it new enough? Are you satisfied? The engine is finished too. After watching so many videos like this, you could probably do it as well, right? Next is the main part. It's not difficult. Watch carefully and you'll be able to overhaul the engine with ease. The engine has been assembled. The engine has been set back onto the chassis. Everything is brand new now. The entire painted surface of the car looks exquisite and luxurious. The new kit has also been painted. The roof and seats have been reupholstered. Reassemble the entire interior and exterior of the car. After 2 weeks of work, this old car now has a brand new look. The total cost was $15,500 USD. Looking at the final result, what do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. How much do you have to love a car to take on such a big project? This is a Lexus 570 with 500,000 kilometers on it. But now the engine power has clearly weakened, along with overheating issues during startup. This has caused coolant leaks. On the road, the chassis feels loose. The rubber bushings and covers are all aged and cracked, with warning lights all lit up. The exterior is full of scratches and peeling paint, and inside it's paired with a glaring red interior. We expect to bring it back to almost like new in 20 days. Guess how much the owner will have to spend on this restoration project? There's a strong musty smell here. It's really terrible. The air vents are full of debris. Separate the body from the chassis. Coolant is leaking everywhere. Many of the rubber bushings have deteriorated. As usual, let's first help the owner cut down on fuel consumption a bit. Before and after washing, the engine mount is just as dirty. Next, we separate the transmission and begin disassembling the engine of this Lexus 570. The engine has been maintained fairly well, but honestly, the timing chain noise and coolant leaks are far too severe. After all, it has already run 500,000 kilometers. So the owner decided to tear it all down and do a complete restoration once again. The engine has been completely disassembled, cleaned with ultrasonic waves. The engine has been lifted out. All components are neatly arranged. Everything is replaced with genuine OEM parts, restoring performance close to that of a brand new car. Beginning the process, one technician, one engine, in a clean room. The engine assembly is complete. Are you satisfied with this level of workmanship? Next, we move on to restoring the chassis. The goal is to bring it back to a nearly brand new condition. The entire chassis must be fully dismantled. Everything has been completely dismantled, proceeding with rust removal and anti-corrosion treatment. All chassis bolts have been fully refurbished. All the wear-prone parts of the chassis have been replaced with new ones. After sandblasting and refurbishing, the bolts are ready for reassembly. The chassis assembly is complete. Does this result meet the standard of a nearly brand new car? How many points would you give it? Starting work on the car's exterior. All exterior accessories are removed. This makes the restoration process easier later on. this point, the restoration of this big V8 engine vehicle is fully complete. The total cost of restoring this car came to $12,600 USD. Totally worth it. For those who love classic car restorations, don't forget to like and follow to see the results.